Hello everybody, I am Red from the Cinema Robots crew, and welcome back to Space Engineers. So today is another lovely Thursday, and by chance it's my birthday. Yay! But it was an awesome, I would like to consider it a birthday gift just because of how sweet this week's update was. So they only included one thing, and it was one brand new block. But it's one brand new block that makes the game completely different. And that is this nice little thing that says, as you can see, jump drive. So, looking at this thing right here, this is actually it's basically a warp drive. It is exactly as it says. It jumps from one point to another, whether a blind jump or a GPS jump. And we'll get into both of those in just a bit. But I wanted to show you the states of it. So this right here is a fully charged one. This is one that's in the process of charging, off, and unpowered. So it does have 4 states in which it's working. It's just, it's so cool. Because, I mean, it's just this nice, perfect square block. It's really unassuming, except it says, like, jump drive in, like, 12 places. I really like the way it looks. Again, this is DX9 just because of a certain ship I wanted to use in order to get the jump drive to work. Now, I have played around with the jump drive a little bit. As you can see, Big Red is gone. And that's because he's over there. I played around with the jump drive because they actually put 2 on both the starting ships. So Red and Blue actually have their own jump drives already installed. Now, jump drives only work for large ships. So if you push G and we find jump drive, I actually haven't tried to find it yet just like this. These are a bunch of mods I put in just to make sure that big ship out there works. So right here, jump drive, it's actually right next to the production modules and everything. It's only for large ships and stations, but it's so awesome. I am so excited on how it works, and jumping from point to point, whether GPS or blind, it was really interesting. So, as you can see right here, I have a GPS coordinate that says home base. Out there, if I can get out of my ship's antenna, you can see one that says Donut 1. So that is actually a jump point way out there. And it's interesting because the way these things jump, they actually don't jump exactly to the point. They jump as close as they can to the point. I've seen it as close as, I think it's like 600 meters. But I've seen before, like, Big Red over there is 1,200 meters away, and he's, like, down there. So, it's really different on how they get that stuff to work. Now, there is also a setup for ships. So, like this one right here, the Trident, there is actually, this can actually be transported with us. So, we're going to go and load this bad boy up into the Ravager right here. So, if we actually... we're going to open her up. Turn that on. But loading them up, it's all the same. Everything works exactly as it's supposed to. And, you know, you just put a ship inside. So we're just going to dock this right here, right in that front area. And there's a couple ways you can dock them. When you're trying to do this, you actually only have the 2 ways. You have connection point. Oh, I just broke something. I broke a landing gear. Or landing gears. So as long as the ship is connected, which implies a lot of stuff, as long as it's connected in some way, shape, or form to the ship that's jumping, whether it be connector or a landing gear, it will jump with the ship. Now, if it's not connected, it will not jump. So let's head on up to the bridge. Alright, so we are all set to prepare for our first jump with the Ravager and a ship landed inside of it. So, hope you're all ready. And as you can see here, it does give you some information too. It says how far, what destination we're going to, how far it is, how much of it's achievable, because it can only go a certain amount of difference, how much it's transporting, how many jump drives, and who's on board. So... now we're going to jump. And it actually counts down. 4. It lets you know, and you can kind of hear a sound too. Whoop! Boom! And now we are near Donut 1. So home base is the other one, and as you can see, it is almost 15,000 meters away. This is a phenomenal thing because it means that any place you discover, such as bases in these asteroids, or when they start to do planets, like planetoids that you build bases on or things like that, you can put in programmable warp points. And now when they have bigger universes or anything like that, we can actually include jump points. So places that are patrolled by people going in empires. It's actually going to be really interesting. So what we're actually going to do... Oh, I'm in the floor. So we're going to go check on... Why am I in the floor? That's really weird. Oh god. I can see through the door. Looks like I'm gonna have to remove you. Okay. Oh, you can see, it's interesting because the mods, like modded doors and whatnot, do not work with the jump drive. It actually janks up the doors, so strangely enough, if your modded doors are closed when you jump, it'll move everything. Oh, this isn't even modded. So this right here, so blast doors are also messed up. Ooh, that's interesting. So you've seen it here now. If you have blast doors, turrets, even modded doors are completely janked up. So it does have an interesting effect. It is brand new, so you're not gonna get everything perfect. Oh wow! Oh! Finally, everything that thing caught up. Now that that's in motion, that actually caught up. But as you can see, he is still here. The Trident has made the trip with us because he was connected. So, thank you all for joining me on this episode. That was the newest addition to the Space Engineers update series, and truthfully, that is really exciting. I'm so happy that they included jump drives into this game, giving us more of a sense of a greater world overall. Let's see if those still work. Oh, they still work. And as always, I am Red from the Senmo Robots crew. Always remember who you are and what you are. Don't go causing any trouble out there in those crazy galaxies. And always remember, donut. Bye, guys.